All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Cyrus said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Cyrus said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You feeling that frequency and energy. You should most definitely become a member, join, link right down in the video description. Click that link. You get access to a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence at the Sarah Soon City YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon City DVD, lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. We got 25% off selected items at this time. Shop and save, save and shop, family. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 1,200 videos of pure heat and fire presented by General SETI himself, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. Plus, we got the supplemental, also monumental, and instrumental research material from the grand master teachers. I give you an overview on that material, giving you 360 degrees of supreme African academic knowledge and wisdom that cannot be compared to by any other website on the earth, on the planet. I want you to get over there, enroll today, become a member today, generalseti.com, SETI University. Be amazed, family. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams. Too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite, we keep it for our family on Patreon. We got some fire on there. Over 300 videos, presentations, exclusive to Patreon. You cannot see anywhere else. I got 2 up there for this evening that's just fire. Check out the menu. Check out the treasure chest, the wisdom and knowledge. I know you're going to want to have access to that. I would too. Become a patron today. No matter what tier you choose, you're going to eat, and you're going to eat well. And to all the family out there that donate to the general, I want to thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the fact that you appreciate me. Any of the family out there that want to donate to the general, the link is right down in the video description. Is in the chat. Click that link, donate, and I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Now, today we talking about the woolly head Christ figures all over the planet. You see what I'm saying? Woolly head Christ figures all over the planet. And understanding that woolly hair was looked at as a crown of divinity in the ancient world. We have to accept that we got, we are the divine beings on this planet, and that the cosmos has created a crown for us, and this is why other people just hate to see, us with that crown, and we're going to go over, all throughout, like I say, from what the one they call Jesus, and I don't even believe that was him, because they didn't, Daniel, when he say he looked into the sky, that was in the Old Testament. There wasn't no damn Jesus. That was God, the Father. That was the Almighty. And he looked up in the sky and he seen that the Almighty was sitting on a throne and had hair like the pure wool. But we're going to break down exactly what it means, because there's a deep esoteric meaning, and we ain't going to hold it up at all. We're going to jump right on off into it, family. We're going to jump right on off into it. Let's go. Now, what we have to understand, wait a minute, let me see. Do I get all the mechanism? Okay, here we go. When we talk about the coil, when we talk about the coil We have to understand, do you know that they created the modern antenna from that same geometric design of our hair? You see, in that when you, listen here, when it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's a goddamn duck. You see what I'm saying? If it got wings and it got a beak, it's a goddamn bird. Okay, and so when you look at our hair and how it coils, you see, we have to understand, just like you look out into the world, you will see little ants on the ground. You see what I'm saying? And they got antenna on their hair. You see, and a lot of people don't on their head. I didn't say hair, but they got antenna on their head, and they're able to, you know, detect frequencies in the universe that's sending out messages. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna show and prove to you that this is an actual fact, that the animals have more connection than the universe than you do. You see what I'm saying? Because when that goddamn tsunami was over there, when we talking about that big tsunami over there that hit back, I don't know if it was about 10 years, might have been 15 years ago, over there in Asia, somewhere, it hit all across Asia. It was that large goddamn tsunami, and it killed a whole lot of people. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people over there mentioned the fact that they saw animals moving to the highlands. They saw the animals. The animals already knew. They didn't even know. And when, you know, this shit is like some Noah shit. You know what I'm saying? They like, goddamn, what the fuck is going on? When you start seeing animals in large numbers going up the mountain, see, they connected. They goddamn connected. You understand what I'm saying? To the universe far greater than we are. And that shows and proves that what we're talking about is real. That the connection to the universe is real. That is sending messages, and you can speak to the universe and it'll speak back to you. You understand? But you got to know how you connect it. You understand? So you can, you can maximize your connection to the universe, and understanding that your hair is antenna. Believe it or not. You see, you want to think that just somehow you just exist high, disconnected from everything. That's just how they didn't fuck your brain up. That you feel that you disconnected. You're not disconnected from nothing. You understand what I'm saying? The universe is speaking, but you don't hear. You don't, you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you this. If you talking about them old cars, you understand what I'm saying? And you understand, I know some of the youngin out there that might be on listening to Uncle Sadie out there and shit. Y'all might be on a younger individual. Don't remember them old cars that got antennas on them. You might not even remember no shit like that. But back in the day, they had the antenna on the car. And if you break that goddamn antenna off, or even the goddamn TV, you know what you hear? You hear goddamn static. You understand? That's what you gonna hear. And motherfucker had to get a goddamn coat hanger or something, goddamn it, to put in the damn TV and try to get a frequency. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like a real antenna. You understand what I'm saying? But it'll get the shit to come on a little bit. You understand? So understanding how important antenna is, understanding how important your hair is. You see? And because our hair is designed just like the movement of the universe, you see, this is where you get the Medusa from, the serpents, in the hair of Medusa, the Gorgon. We have to understand that, Medusa was a titan. These were the gods that ruled before the gods. These were the primordial deities. That is it, that people not talking about. You see, they're not talking about that. So we have to understand the importance of our hair. Now, and so we talk about Buddha, who was a woolly haired Christ figure. That, all the ancient Buddhas was woolly haired. You don't find no damn straight head. Today you will, but you can tell that's the fake one. You understand what I'm saying? And they got so jealous of us You understand what I'm saying? And our crown to now that they just cut all his goddamn hair off and he bald headed. You understand what I'm saying? They got a bald head Buddha out there the goddamn day. You understand what I'm saying? Totally no crown on his head. You understand what I'm saying? Now our people also, but they left the icons on the walls. They left the icons to let you know that your hair and your crown chakra and your brow chakra and all the chakras before, and when you talk about Asia, that's an extension of Africa. You see, you got Kush major, you got Kush minor. You see, and so when you go to mostly all them civilizations in Asia, they speak of Kush. Every last one of them, whether it's Mesopotamia, Kush, Nimrod, whether it's India, you got the Hindu Kush mountains. In many of the cities over there is Kush. They use the term Naga and Naga. You see what I'm saying? So we understand that this is only an extension of Africa. Much of the architecture is very similar. You see, India is probably second to Africa as far as the monumental rock carvings, and you see what I'm saying? And that's significant. That's very significant when we look at that. And so when we talk about the hair and we go back and we deal with Daniel 7:9, we have to go over this. You see, because this ain't just anybody. It says the ancient of days. That's the most high. That's the creator. It says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down and the ancient of days did sit. It didn't say the motherfucker that just crawled out the cave. It said the ancient of days did sit, whose garment was white as snow and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Okay, so that shows us that the primordial deity of all creation, you understand, we are the very image. We are the very, we are nothing more than a recreation of the Most High on the planet. You see, we are that. So our hair is divine, and we have to understand how important it is. You see, along with all the elements of our body, you see what I'm saying? There are portals, there are connections to this universe that we don't even know about. It's more than just the crown. It's more than just the brow. Yeah, we got the ears, the eyes, the skin, all of that is connected. We're not just connected to the sun, but we connected to many other heavenly bodies. You understand? We know more profoundly our connection to the sun. We know more profoundly our connection to the moon. You understand what I'm saying? But there are other heavenly bodies out there that we're connected to one way or another, and we've lost a lot of that information that we need to regain that information, because when we do, we'll have a more potent and more powerful understanding of the universe and abilities to transcend space and time. You see what I'm saying? And so we must gather our understanding of who we are by understanding the very element and the very mechanism in our body. And so we start today with our hair. I continue, and anytime a Cro-Magnon priest bless you, he gonna either put his hands on top of your head or he gonna put it on your forehead. Watch it. But see, that's the symbolism for him to always understand, to keep you disconnected. Yeah, you see, this is their crown. You understand what I'm saying? So in order for it to stay on his mind, to keep you disconnected, keep you inside of the box of religion and so on and so forth, to keep you disconnected from knowing who you are. You see, it's in his code to bless you by putting his hand on your forehead. That's to block your pineal. To put his hands on the top of your head to block your crown chakra. You see what I'm saying? And so as we go over this, we talk about the Christ. You see, we talk about and you the Christ. We as a people is the Christ. Now, when they talk about the second coming, That Christ that they talking about in Revelation, they talking about the second coming, is a people. It is a global Christ. It's a global consciousness that's coming back. But there are, the individual Christ is in you. It's in me as African people. In anywhere we at on the planet, we the Christ. Once we understand what Christ is, and Christ from the Greek means anointed one. You see, but that's not enough information. There's not enough goddamn information. You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about the anointed one, it says anointed. We have to ask the question, anointed to do what? Because when you say Christ, it says anointed to do goddamn what? You just say you anointed, motherfucker. Like I say, your dad could anoint your ass to take that garbage out. You could be anointed, nigga, to get in there and wash them damn dishes. You could be anointed to mop the damn floor. You could be anointed to goddamn paint the goddamn house. You could be anointed to get out there and cut that goddamn grass. You could be anointed to do a whole lot of things. Anointed to do what? Okay, so that's not enough. And then when we go into Psalms 23, 5, it says, and you look at the bottom down there, matter of fact, let me take that out of there so you can see it. Let me take that out of there so you can see it. Let me take that out of there so you can see it. And get that book, The 16 Crucified Saviors, and it talks about that. The woolly head Christ all over the planet. You see what I'm saying? Every last one of them was woolly head. And you see, wait a minute, let me get that out of there so y'all can see that. Okay, right there. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, Psalm 23:5, and it says, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. Okay, my cup runneth over. You see, overflows, runneth over. Okay, in the King James Version. You see, you anoint my head with oil. Now we got to understand, okay, you anoint, is it what kind of oil? Is it shea butter? Is it, what kind of oil is it? Is it Manuka oil? What the fuck kind of oil is it? What kind of goddamn oil is it? You see, what that other oil, what's that other oil that they got out there? They be talking about. It's all kind of they get motherfucker got baby oils and shit. What kind of oil, goddamn it? Goddamn it, tell me what kind of oil. See, you don't know. And so that's why you have to go into the Sanskrit and you deal with one of the Christ figures in India, Krishna. And when you go into Sanskrit and look up and I got it right there for you, the definition of Krishna means black. See? So here in the Greek, Christ means anointed one. But then when you go into Sanskrit, it give it up. Because in the Sanskrit, Krishna, which is Christ, means black. So when you say, oh, he anointed my head with oil, and you ask yourself, what kind of oil? Krishna gives the rest of the information up that is a black oil. It is melanin. I want y'all to understand this shit. This ain't nothing that we this is esoterical information that they know and understand. And that's why when you look at all the deities of ancient Egypt, the most divine color was black. All the deities, majority of them were black. Majority, whether it was Ptah, whether it was Tahuti, whether it was Osiris, whether it was Anubis, whatever deity was, painted black. Amen, men, all of them painted black. You see, and the other ones was black too. You see, whether they were brown, they were black. It don't make no difference. When they achieved supreme divinity, they were always depicted as black. So we have to understand that. Now, when we look at our hair, and I'll put this in here so you can see this. You see the coil, which is serpentine, and you see all the functions of existence. When it deals with energy, it deals with the coil. When we talk about it, also a synonym for coil is the spiral. And in spiral, what do you get? You get spirit. Okay, so in the coil, in the spiral, you get spirit, and so that's why when you look at the cobra on the pineal, understanding that the serpent is also a symbol for frequency and energy. So it's also is showing you that you are connected to the cosmos. You're connected to the sun, and through your pineal gland, you understand a frequency, a solar connection is there, and that from there you take in that energy, you take in that frequency, and through the mechanisms in your brain, in your hair, in your eyes, because they are receptors, but they are also filters that they filter that UV energy. And when it enters the brain, it is processed as melanin. And in the melanin is the coding of the cosmos, and it is taken through the messages in that melanin is transmitted all through your body via your nervous system, through the blood, through your nervous system, from your brain, because your brain is your central nerve, your brain, and I believe it's the spine, or the top of the spine is your central nervous system, and your nerves and so on is your peripheral nervous system. So the central nervous system via the melanin, which is coded with the information of the universe, it transmits those codes throughout your body via your peripheral nervous system. Okay. And so whatever your body, if your body it needs healing, and just like you need an update. You understand? It might be some shit that comes in, some type of viruses and shit that, come into existence and shit that might knock a lot of motherfuckers down, but eventually you will notice, because they say you get what some people, they call that shit herd immunity, or this, that, and the third. You still want to add the natural medicines into your body to strengthen, but still the universe is going to prepare creation to deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? So just like your goddamn computer might get virus or somebody, and so they'll send out updates to update your computer to deal with some shit that might be out there in the internet, and in the what they call the web, the internet, the web and shit. So they'll send out updates. Chrome and your operating system might send out an update. So the universe also sends out updates and shit. And it'll naturally start sending out a code to creation. You understand? And you download that code, and it'll be sent via your central nervous system into your peripheral nervous system, into your blood, via your brain, your melanin, which is the code of life. You better wake up, family. Your hair is divine. Your skin is divine. Everything about you is a replica of the cosmos, and you better take advantage of that knowledge, and you better get on strengthening your connection to this universe. This is your way to supreme divinity. This is General Sarasu said. He said, hey, listen to me now. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education. Hit some of them links. Support the general. I be black. We doing a no huddle tonight. We just dropping knowledge. We want to make sure we get enough information out there today that empowers our people for this upcoming week, so that they are prepared for whatever, you understand what I'm saying, this world got to throw at them. This is General Sarasu said. He's saying Black Power.